Welcome and welcome back, fellow pans and old tin cans. It is your host, Galadon. It is another exciting episode of Gold Pass Clash. In fact, it's a double episode in that today, Gold Pass Clash. Tomorrow on the channel, Gold Pass Clash again, because we are getting caught up and we are going to Town Hall 12. That's right, you heard it, I said it, we did it. It happened, it's happening. You get the point, right? So we went to Town Hall 12 because you, the viewers, said I should. And just like I listen to you, I know you guys listen to me whenever I talk about code Galadon and ask you so very nicely before you make a purchase in the game to go to settings, more settings, scroll to the bottom and type in Galadon. It only lasts 7 days, but it makes such a huge difference. Thank you guys that are doing it. It is because of you that these series continue. All right, let's talk about what is going on today and tomorrow. Now, of course, we've got a progress base. It is set up for Town Hall 11, and I've told you that I'm going to leave the progress base looking much the way it is right now because, well, let's be honest, this account is about to become a fix that rush. We're going to rush a little bit, but not severely. I don't anticipate that it's going to cause major problems, say for clan war or defending or attacking. It just makes sense. Look at the loot and just think about the waste that would happen at the end of the month, and we'll get there in just a moment. So many runes and books are coming out of the woodwork right now between the Gold Pass and, of course, clan games. So here we go once again, full gold elixir, dark elixir, and so many more upgrades to go. We're going to focus on getting the mortars at least within 1 level of maxed out. I realized that they had 2 levels to go before they're maxed out for Town Hall 11. We're going to get that done, and of course over in the lab is going to be an issue shortly as well. But for now, well, let's see here. We wanted to try to get some more progress done. The most expensive Dark Elixir upgrade is the Ice Golem. I'll probably never use him, but I had so much extra Dark Elixir, it just made sense to put it to work because obviously we can't use it on the heroes for quite a while. Okay, an Archer Tower completes, and we're back over here to trying to consider what are the best things to upgrade. Then we're also trying to plan ahead, and this unfortunately was not done as early as I should have. So the cooldown is going to cost us an upgrade at Town Hall 12 for now, but that is the hammer we will use next episode to go to Town Hall 12. Here we go, it's like deja vu all over again. Full gold, full elixir, full dark elixir, and only 1 builder free. But like I said, the project now is level 9 mortars before we go to Town Hall 12. And then obviously, oh, there's just, yeah, it's one of those situations where we just got to go for it. There we go. We're also, by the way, trying to time this so that we have free builders right around the time that the season ends. We are spending Dark Elixir on boosting super wall breakers, something we wouldn't normally really need to do, but gonna do it anyway. Then also the lab, we would like to finish up with these ice golems as quickly as possible. So yeah, fine, let's go. It's a relatively short upgrade. 120 gems, shaves about a day from that upgrade, and we're going to get another upgrade started as soon as possible. Also, the lab is going to do some magical things for us in the next episode, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, Archer Tower completes, and this means it's time to get that last mortar upgrade going. Even though it's 4 days, that will go over the season reset. I believe we've got this time so that we'll have 2 or 3 builders free right as the season ends. Ice Golems complete the upgrade. We've got plenty of elixir as usual. So the decision was made by the corporate upgrading board that we would go ahead and go with dragons. I've been talking about dragons for a while, right? It would be nice to use them at some point. They do look really good at level 6. So let's get them going. And then, okay, we do raid, by the way. I am still raiding, and I'm just not showing you a lot of the raids because, you know, they're one of 2 things. They're baby dragons or they're sneaky goblins. We are going to break down, and you'll notice we have 1,000 league medals. So a hammer of fighting and a hammer of spells should be purchased just because the lab, remember, I've said this before many, many times, it takes like 2 years longer to finish upgrading your lab than the entire rest of the base. Now, we did an air bomb because the idea here is to make sure that builder is done by the end of the season. We want to make sure we've got a bunch of free builders so that when we begin Town Hall 12, we have all of that season bank loot. We're going to be fine as far as being able to spend it. Speaking of spending time to boost my favorite troop in the game. I know you guys never thought you would hear that, but okay. And then we go ahead and punch in the secret code to give us a really good loot base on the second try. So, I don't want to, say every single time, give me a good base. So here we get one bad one, and then the code, there you go. Gave us a monster raid. Okay, fine, there's no code. I don't get special bases. I get comments all the time. People say, Galadon, you must get special bases from Supercell. Yeah, right. Okay, no, that's not how it works. I'm just patient. You guys saw the episode. The best button in the game is the next button. Be patient, and you will find raids like this every, 20 minutes or so. But hey, that's what we do in the live streams. I will live stream nexting dozens and dozens of bases, chatting with you guys, answering your questions. If you want to get those questions answered, that is the best place to do it. And then we find these massive raids and get in there, and then we compress all of this stuff down into a YouTube video, and suddenly it looks like Galadon only gets good bases. The miracles of technology. Okay, so yes, I am using jump spells and super wall breakers together. I do insist that this works out pretty well. The super wall breakers are really good for those outside walls. The jump spells are going to make sure you can get into the core for the Dark Elixir or the Town Hall if you want to use this strategy to win trophies, which apparently I don't care about these days, because every single episode recently I've been losing hundreds and hundreds of trophies. So we've really been focused more so on the loot than anything else. But in this raid, let's go ahead and make sure that we get two things done: the Town Hall and all of the loot. And of course, those do go hand in hand. The Town Hall is a storage, so oftentimes you're not going to be able to get all of the loot unless you take out the Town Hall. So it works out as a win-win for both farmers and trophy hunters. Watch right here. The jump spell, the sneaky goblins, a couple of haste spells in the pathway. We know they're going to the Dark Elixir storage first. The hope is they will go straight from there to the Town Hall, and sure enough, with a nice little invisibility spell, perfectly placed, and then they get caught in the tornado trap. All right, so I panic, I drop another invis, I drop the freeze, and sure enough, check it out, that is right. Even though I failed to drop the inner jump spell, we should have sent a second jump spell in there. 2.5 million in loot. They buzzed right through that innermost wall with the rage, freeze, and viz, and everything else. And yeah, and then this was like the very next raid. So again, just sometimes you're going to get lucky. I will tell you that as we watch this raid right here, this was a partial army. Notice that I have very few sneaky goblins. This kind of feels bad, but also this was a collector raid, not a dead base, but most of the loot was in the collectors, so we're going to get the majority of the loot. And I'll tell you, I will always take a partial raid with big loot that's going to lose trophies over waiting for another 20 minutes, right? This is the reason I continue to lose trophies, but this is kind of an urgent time in the game for me. I need a lot of loot because we need to be ready for that Town Hall 12 upgrade for the end of the season to get those walls, those heroes, and of course the new buildings at Town Hall 12 down as well. But that is coming up tomorrow. So tomorrow's episode will follow up on today's. It is a rare back-to-back version of Gold Pass Clash, and we will continue to close in on No Cash Clash. Okay, 2 million loot raid from just a few sneaky goblins, and didn't even use the Archer Queen. Let's go to the status report where, like I said, we have lost a lot of trophies, about 500 this episode. We also, of course, have completely finished last month's Gold Pass, and we'll get caught up tomorrow. I promise you, tomorrow will be the new Gold Pass. The gems that we gathered, we did spend just a few. We still have nearly 3,000. The heroes, I cannot wait to get them moving again. This has been stagnant for so long. Make sure you come by a Facebook live stream and ask me literally anything. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam. That's why I love thinking about it. Appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to the people on the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. More full attacks. More full attacks. More full attacks.
Galadon, you're going to give me whiplash. You talk like 5 miles an hour the whole episode, and then 0 to 60 at the end.